Welcome to Hollywood Star Celebrity. Today, we're taking a trip down memory lane with the cast of Home Alone, 1990, then versus now in 2025. Let's see how time has treated our favorite stars. Macaulay Culkin, Kevin. Macaulay Culkin stole hearts as the clever and mischievous Kevin McAllister in Home Alone, 1990. The 8-year-old boy who accidentally gets left behind and turns his house into a fortress against two bumbling burglars. Born on August 26, 1980, in New York City, Macaulay was just 10 years old when the film hit theaters. Fast forward to 2025, and the once little troublemaker is now 44 years old. With his signature smirk and unforgettable traps, Culkin made Kevin a timeless icon in holiday movie history. Joe Pesci, Harry. Joe Pesci brought hilarious chaos to the screen as Harry, the short-tempered, fast-talking burglar with big plans and zero luck. With his gold-toothed grin and endless frustration, Harry was one half of the unforgettable Wet Bandits duo. Born on February 9, 1943, in Newark, New Jersey, Joe was 47 years old when he took on the role, and in 2025, he's now 82. Despite playing a criminal, his performance was pure comedy gold, and fans still love every moment of his slapstick misadventures. Senta Tracy. Senta played Tracy, one of Kevin's many cousins in that chaotic, packed household. Always in the background with a quick comment or a curious look, adding to the energy of the family scenes. Born August 8 in Elmhurst, Illinois, Senta was around 17 years old when she appeared in the film. Now in 2025, she's in her early 50s and still remembered fondly by fans who appreciate even the small roles that helped make the movie so full of life and personality. Daniel Stern, Marv. In Home Alone, 1990, Daniel Stern brought hilarious chaos to life as Marv, the tall, dim-witted half of the Wet Bandits duo. At 33 years old then, Stern played the bumbling burglar with perfect slapstick timing, turning every trap set by little Kevin into comedic gold. Towering at 6'4", his lanky frame made every fall funnier and every scream unforgettable. Who can forget the tarantula scene? Now, in 2025, Stern is 67 years old, and while Marv may still be nursing bruises in movie memory, fans will always remember Danny Dan's wildly expressive face and lovable foolishness that made Marv a holiday classic. John Hurd, Peter. John Hurd played Peter, Kevin's overwhelmed but well-meaning father, the classic 90s dad juggling a big family and holiday chaos. At 44 years old during filming, Hurd brought a grounded, slightly frazzled charm to the role. He wasn't the loudest in the room, but his presence helped anchor the emotional heart of the story. Sadly, he passed away in 2017 at age 71, but in 2025, his performance still resonates as a reminder of that blend of parental panic and love that so many could relate to. Kristin Minter, Heather. Kristin Minter, known affectionately as Minty, played Heather, Kevin's older cousin, the one who famously miscounts the kids at the airport, accidentally sealing his fate. At around 25 when the film was shot, she nailed that older teen energy, slightly bossy, a bit aloof, and totally believable in the whirlwind of a big, chaotic family. Now in 2025, she's in her early 50s, but fans still catch that brief moment and smile, knowing her character's tiny mistake kicked off one unforgettable adventure. Kieran Culkin, Fuller. Kieran Culkin, just 8 years old at the time, played Fuller, the bedwetting cousin with a devilish grin and a soda can always in hand. He didn't have many lines, but his presence was unforgettable, especially when warned Fuller, "Go easy on the Pepsi." His wide-eyed mischief added a quiet layer of charm to the family chaos. Now in 2025, Kieran is 42 and a respected actor in his own right, but fans still love remembering where it all started, with a pair of glasses, a can of Pepsi, and a very nervous Kevin. Roberts Blossom, Marley. Roberts Blossom portrayed the mysterious old man Marley, the quiet, snow-shoveling neighbor who went from urban legend to heartwarming hero. At 66 during filming, Blossom gave the character a quiet strength and soulful depth that flipped fear into compassion by the end. His touching church scene and final reunion with his son brought unexpected warmth to the story. Though he passed in 2011 at age 87, in 2025, His performance still echoes as a gentle reminder not to judge a book by its cover. Catherine O'Hara, Kate. Catherine O'Hara, lovingly known as Kath, played Kate, the frantic, fiercely determined mom who stops at nothing to get back to her son. At 36 during filming, she balanced comedy and heartache with perfect timing, turning panic into purpose in a way only she could. Her desperate Kevin yell became iconic, but it was her guilt, grit, and love that truly grounded the story. Now 71 in 2025, O'Hara remains a legend, and her role as Kate is still one of the most memorable, heartfelt portrayals of motherhood on screen. Devin Ratray, Buzz. In Home Alone, 1990, Devin Ratray played Buzz McAllister, the loudmouth, bullying older brother of Kevin. At just 13 years old during filming, Devin brought to life the perfect bratty sibling, greedy, smug, and hilariously full of himself. Remember the tarantula? Now, in 2025, at 48 years old, Ratray is remembered fondly by fans for making Buzz both obnoxious and oddly lovable, a classic 90s big brother you love to hate. Diana Rein, Sondra. Diana Rein played Sondra, one of the many McAllister cousins, sharp, sarcastic, and part of the chaotic family crew that gave Kevin plenty of reasons to feel forgotten. Born on April 30th in Chicago, she was just around 13 years old when the movie was filmed. Now in 2025, she's 45, and while her screen time was brief, fans still catch her quick lines and eye rolls during holiday rewatch marathons. John Candy, Gus Polo. John Candy, as Gus Polinski, the polka king of the Midwest, brought warmth, humor, and heart to a small but unforgettable role. With his kind eyes and rambling charm, he helped a frantic mother on her journey, turning a cameo into a comforting presence. Born in 1950, he was 39 during filming. Though he sadly passed away in 1994 at just 43, his scene remains a quiet favorite, a reminder of Candy's rare ability to make any moment feel genuine and full of soul. Michael C. Maronna, Jeff. In Home Alone, 1990, Michael C. Maronna played Jeff McAllister, one of Kevin's older cousins known for his sarcastic remarks and teen slacker attitude. Jeff had a few standout lines, especially when teasing Kevin during the chaotic family scenes. At the time of filming, Maronna was just 13 years old, blending perfectly into the noisy McAllister household. Now, in 2025, he's 47, remembered fondly by fans for his role in this holiday classic and for bringing a bit of dry teenage humor to the mix. Angela Goethals, Linnie. Angela Goethals played Linnie, Kevin's snarky older sister who didn't hold back when it came to delivering savage one-liners, especially that unforgettable, "You're what the French call less incompetence." With her sharp wit and classic older sibling energy, she added just the right amount of sass to the chaotic family vibe. Angela was 13 years old during filming, and as of 2025, she's 47, still remembered for that iconic eye roll and her perfectly delivered burns. Gerry Bamman, Uncle Frank. Gerry Bamman brought to life Uncle Frank, the penny-pinching, loudmouth relative everyone loves to side-eye at family gatherings. With his gruff delivery and hilarious cheapness, "Look what you did, you little jerk," he became one of the film's most quotable characters. He played the role at around 49 years old, and in 2025, he's now 83, a seasoned actor whose unforgettable portrayal of the world's cheapest uncle still gets laughs decades later. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more celebrity updates. Let us know in the comments which movie cast you'd like to see in our next video.